Hi everyone and welcome to my channel, Safi Mystic. If you're new to my channel, hi, hello, what's up? My name is Marjani, nice to meet you. If you're coming back, welcome back family. Thanks for being here. I hope you guys are good and all that sweet jazz. Now, as you can tell by the title of this video, we're going to be trying something out today. So I'm going to shuffle for each group that you will be able to choose from, right? And once I'm done with everything, then you can feel free to choose one or even more piles. If you want to watch all of the groups, that is entirely up to you. But of course, I just want to start off by saying that, of course, these readings are still general. So if there are any messages that come through that simply don't resonate for you and it just doesn't feel like, it's anything that is gonna play out in your overall situation of life, then feel free to just regard it and choose another pile, or just don't worry about this video altogether, okay? If you'd like to, book a personal reading with me, hey, feel free to reach out. Hello, I am here. Shoot your shot. And yeah, you will see all the information in the description box below if you would like to do that, okay? But yeah, with all that being said, we are going to see... Yeah, let me just set up this thing. But really, we're going to see what's going to happen this season. And what I mean by that is this holiday season, okay? Of course, whenever you feel guided to this reading, hey, that's when you find it. But I'm doing this specifically for the month of December 2023. But again, all of my readings are timeless. So just, hey, don't worry about it, okay? Don't worry if you find this video and it's somewhere in the month of July. Don't worry. So let's get into this. Let's see the groups. Oh, and by the way, feel free to just skip these parts if you want. All of the timestamps will be down below, okay? All right, so let's get a card for each group. All right, Spirit, so can we get a card for group number 1? That's the card for group number 1. Ooh. Do I keep these? No? Oh, alright. Fine. Card for group number 1, please. Okay. Council of Light, Divine Orchestration, Helpers in the Subtle Realms. So this is the card for group number 1. Awesome sauce. Okay. Alright. Card for group number 2, please. Let's get a card for group number 2. I honestly decided that I would do this on camera just in case you guys wanted to see for yourself, that I don't just pick these out of my bunghole and decide, well, okay, that's just what it is. No. You'll see for yourself. So we have Warrior Woman, Have You Answered Your Deepest Calling? This is the card for group number 2. Okay. All right, let's get one more, please. What's the card for group number 3? What is the card for group number 3? Thank you very much. And we have the Age of Light. You've been training for this for lifetimes. Huh. Okay. Cool beans. Now that we have all 3 of the groups just laid out here, feel free to pause the video now if you want to, in order to just take some time and meditate on whichever you feel guided to choose, okay? Now, I'm going to just jump into group number 1, but of course, pause this video if you need any more time, okay? So yeah, I will see you at your group, okay? Hi, group number 1, and welcome to your reading. If you chose this card, Council of Light, Divine Orchestration, Helpers in the Subtle Realms. I'm just going to put this somewhere here so we can get into these cards. But what I feel with that already, I do believe that you are being watched over, and I'm not even trying to sound creepy or anything. This is a good thing, okay? I do believe that your spirit team is on your side. At least they are sticking out quite heavily during this season. I have no idea what's going to play out, but we're going to look into the cards and see what you will have to look forward to. But just with this type of energy, it kind of just sticks out to me in a way where I can tell something Something needs to happen. I don't know what it is, but something needs to happen, and your spirit team, your guides, the angels that walk with you, they will be present this season, especially to ensure that whatever needs to happen is going to happen. So, okay, that's already, we're already off to a powerful start here, group number one. Now, I want to see what's going down. What is the vibe this season? What's gonna happen? Okay. All right, no problem. All right, thank you. Is this relevant? Are we keeping this? Serious? Okay. All right, so we have unstable, falling apart, lack of self-care. Don't worry, I'll explain everything as we go. And we have running away from you, runner energy, avoidant. Okay, so, okay, sure. I'm going to get the underlying energies. Healing, wannabe victim, non-committal, okay. Fertile, savior, cheater, okay. Fascinating, okay. All right, so give me 1 sec as I kind of just figure out everything here. Okay, so far, at least from what I can tell, this season isn't necessarily one that brings you, I want to say stability. And it's not even the fact that I'm watching this card. I feel like there's just certain things that have been throwing you off. This doesn't feel like it's anything that has to do with the season itself or something that's about to happen. Oh my God, this is what you need to know. That's not what I'm getting here. I feel like, okay, I feel like I need to point this out, but of course feel free to disregard it if this most likely will not apply to you. But only you will know, you know, the ways that you tend to move in regards to others. So let me just mention this really quick. This season, I do believe that there is a possibility that due to your energy, what you're experiencing, I'm getting something about reflecting on the past, reflecting on things that you may have done where you didn't really want to own up to certain things that was going on, or things that you may have done, what you might have said. I'm just feeling like you're not necessarily wanting to put a lot of attention on yourself. And I'm just getting this kind of back and forth thing where it's like, you don't want anybody to see just how much you're processing and you're healing, and you're having to see that you don't like about yourself. And I didn't expect for this to get so intricate and so deep. But hey, look, you chose this group, and I'm gonna do my best to just talk to you as much as I can about what I'm seeing here, okay? And of course, if you don't resonate with what I'm saying right now, feel free to just choose another pile, or leave this video and perhaps choose another video to explore, okay? But I'm just gonna keep going with the vibe. This season, it really seems like some of you, I really just want to say you guys, so just take what resonates. The kind of energy that you're in this season isn't grounded, and there are certain things that your guides, your spirit team is trying to point out to you this season. I want to say to really be open to that, but this isn't necessarily going to make you feel comfortable, because there are certain behaviors, and I'm just getting like your mindset has been avoidant. So, okay, it wouldn't really surprise me if you guys have sort of taken on this energy of, yeah, I'm getting like anxious avoidant style is what I'm getting to mind. So you may have approached relationships, whether it's platonic or romantic or anything of the sort. I'm just getting not necessarily wanting emotions to be at the forefront, but what I'm being guided to say is that it is necessary this season for you to address these things, to be honest with yourself about how you feel, because if you don't do it, you're not going to feel okay within yourself. And not only that, but I do feel like being in this type of energy is leaving you susceptible to creating circumstances that you would have avoided if you had a clear mindset or you were grounded. So what I wanted to say at the beginning is that I do believe that some of you guys here, and only take this if it resonates, and you tend to, go in the direction of having casual sex, for example, or opening yourself up to, I just keep getting like friends with benefits type of stuff, casual flings, one night stands, that sort of thing. It's like you would be very susceptible to either getting pregnant or causing a pregnancy. Just take it how it resonates. If you do not ground yourself, you will be in a space where that is a possibility, is what I'm getting. Okay? This isn't to say that that's a bad thing, but I really can't tell if you're in... Sorry, hold on, my guide. It's like, if you're not grounded, it's not coming from a place of, okay, I genuinely seek to create life now. You know what I mean? Then, I'm just really feeling like there's so much more to your experience of life than actively seeking to be in a position like that. This isn't to say that it's a bad thing to aim to have children or to consider that sort of experience. Ultimately, this energy is concerning, right? And to go towards creating life, or even just moving forward, if you don't resonate with that and you don't really move in that sort of way, to move forward in life thinking that you can make the most out of your life, I want to say, not just this season, your life. But it really does feel like this time is crucial. Like there's so much that can happen for the betterment of your health, of your mindset, of your energy, how you feel. Everything can go in a very positive direction, but there are certain things you are having to address here, and your spirit team is gonna kind of be on your ass about this. I'm not even gonna lie. There are certain things that you simply need to address within yourself and not avoid anymore. It's time to deal with these things. If you are wanting to change your life, if you're wanting to create a more substantial experience in your life, like, your guides are with you on this, but they keep highlighting that it's so important that you get grounded. Okay, again, this whole pregnancy thing is very selective, so please don't take that if it doesn't resonate and you just don't move like that, then you don't have to worry about that. But I really needed to point that out because it's strong here. But all in all, this card really represents new life, new beginnings, new opportunities. Being able to create and even manifest using your energy. To bring about a new cycle of life, pretty much. Okay, so it doesn't have to do with children necessarily, but this combination is very significant for certain people here that chose this group, and I needed to point that out. If that is something you're trying to avoid, you need to ground yourself, like, for real. I need to say it now. Because I literally heard from my spirit team. My spirit team is like, haha, you played yourself. Literally. And I'm sorry. My team tends to just make light of everything so that they can bring comfort to me. But I'm not trying to belittle you in any sort of way when I say these things, okay? But they quite literally said, haha, you played yourself. And this card literally says player, liar, manipulating a situation. So it is very likely, if you do not ground yourself, you may be in a position where you either go in a situation, sorry, I'm really trying to make sense of this. Being in this energy is very difficult. But it's like you will either end up in a situation where you're actively pursuing circumstances that take away from what you really want to experience. And for some of you, you may even connect yourself to an individual that is not going to treat you well as a result of this energy. You could very well be embodying this season whenever you find this. So please emphasize grounding yourself and truly allowing your spirit team to help you in whatever ways that is even possible. But I'm really just being guided to point out the necessity to be open-minded here. Yeah, because some of y'all are very hard-headed who chose this group, and that's okay. But I really hope that you take my words into consideration to not limit yourself to your own growth, to not taking care of yourself because you don't want to face yourself in the mirror. You know what I mean? I really just want to say it's okay. We all make mistakes. We all make decisions that could lead us on a path of destruction and heartache, or connecting with people who we really shouldn't connect to. But we wanted to trust. We wanted to care and be considerate. It's like I could understand at any point, wherever you're coming from. I can understand, but it's so important that, it feels so vital that you open up yourself to what you have already experienced and really learn to accept it. Acknowledge your experience as being valid, and important. You are deserving of being taken care of. You are deserving of being loved, being recognized. And even if you had done things in the past that you are really not proud of, there are things that you're scared to really reconsider. You have the potential to go beyond that completely. And your spirit team is going to be on your ass this season to remind you of that, to make sure that you see yourself. And remember that your mistakes are not who you are. It is part of your experience, but it does not make you who you are. Do you understand what I'm saying? So if you're trying to, let's just say, change your life, create a whole new avenue for your overall experience of life. If you start off with an energy that's unstable, whatever you're trying to create is not going to work out. Or at the very least, you're going to feel disappointed, even betrayed by God on some level, because it's like you set your sights on something and it just doesn't work. But it doesn't, there's so much that goes into manifesting and all of this stuff, but I just feel like the most important thing for me to say is that you emphasize grounding yourself. You emphasize healing. You emphasize self-recognition, self-acknowledgement, acceptance of who you are, what you've experienced, what you've been avoiding seeing within yourself for a long time. This has nothing to do with this season. I just feel like this particular time that you find this video is very much going to highlight this for you. Just how much you have not been taking care of yourself, and you need to do that. Okay? Because I just feel like you'll be leaving yourself susceptible to problematic scenarios. And it's like on some level, even though you will be leaving yourself susceptible to these sort of things, it's like your spirit team is still going to try and protect you. Very much so. But it might make you feel like things are going wrong because you're being blocked off from certain things that you think would work out well. But really and truly, it won't, because your energy would be attracting a very low vibrational experience. I really hope this is making sense. All I can say is it is crucial that you focus on grounding yourself. And I can't believe I spent 20 fucking minutes talking to you about this, but it felt absolutely essential. So, okay. I'm going to leave these two, right? Yeah. Now I need to get a little more with this. Yes. Yes, surprisingly, yes, I need to do that. So let's get a little more, please. Overall energy here during the season. Yes, please. In regards to external forces. Thank you very much. What's this? All right, and here we go. Asshole. Disturbing. Intentionally problematic. Now you see what I'm saying. This season, it is very likely that you are going to be, you're going to be faced with somebody who is going to piss you off, or honestly test your resolve, remind you that things are not working, or really just push your buttons, bother you, be very, bothersome for whatever reason. Now, I want to see the energies here. Intimidated, uncomfortable, rich and abundant, evolving. Oh, interesting. On top of the deck, numb, can't feel anything. Straightforward, broken, sad. All right. Cut the deck. I'm seeing new love. Okay. Honestly, I keep wanting to say ground yourself, because if you don't do that, it's like somebody's gonna rip you a new one. Now, I'm feeling like it doesn't even necessarily have to be that this person is trying to upset you, right? It could be that this person genuinely is like showing up in such a way where they're kind of just tired, devoid of being affected by your energy. And that's what I'm getting here so far. But yeah, hey, this person could very well be an absolute a-hole, but what I'm getting here is, it doesn't necessarily have to be that way either. But you might feel disturbed by the fact that this person just doesn't care, or like they don't feel disturbed by you and what's going on with you or your issues. You understand what I'm saying? What I'm getting here is, and hey, feel free to apply this energy to multiple people, but I'm feeling like I need to specifically point out one person here, that kind of just, I'm getting that they're understanding that nothing could really move forward here with you. Wow. And as much as it is not a happy experience for this person, it's like they understand why things are the way that they are. I'm just getting like this very laid back, probably just chilling, the energy isn't awful. It doesn't feel awful to me, especially with these cards showing up here. Rich and abundant, evolving, uncomfortable. I really do feel like this person doesn't intend to be an absolute asshole. I'm not getting that from this person. It feels like they may very well feel this way in response to the energy they see you in. Do you understand? Now, feel free to, flip the roles if you need to, but this is what I'm getting overall for this reading so far. So it's kind of like a protective shield. They don't necessarily want to get their feelings involved here, because they could see exactly what's going on here, at least from what you're projecting out into your life, what you're showing other people. how you're expressing yourself, what's really going on with you physically. And it's like they could tell in your energy, things are kind of not working right now. And I really do feel like if they were to embrace the energy that you're taking on this season, it would make them feel very uncomfortable, because they have established what they want for their life, is what I'm getting. I really do feel like that's the case. They're very open-minded towards their blessings, towards things being positive, towards growth, development, change, evolution, positivity. I just keep getting positivity. And yeah, I feel like this person may come off like an asshole to you because they're not on the same frequency as you. Do you understand? This is why I'm saying ground yourself, because once you're able to really understand the kind of energy you're in and what you're working with, what's been going on, you take the time to be more self-aware of your circumstances and how you can go beyond these things, how you can address what you need to address so you can move forward with your life. Then your vibration will begin to rise. And then this person may not even look like an asshole to you. They may look rich and abundant. They may look appealing to you. I'm not even meaning that like in a romantic sense or anything like that. I'm saying that generally. They will just give off a much more comforting, attractive type of energy where you feel like, yeah, this is cool. It's almost like, this person's energy is admirable, but because of where you are and what you're experiencing this season, you're going to look at them and be like, they're bothering me. You know what I mean? But overall, their energy isn't bothersome at all, to be honest. I feel like their energy is giving, I don't give a fuck type of vibes. That's what I'm getting. And I don't think it's anything personal to you, but it's almost like as a result of what you are going through, this is their way of accepting and dealing with this. Do you understand? Because embracing this type of energy where you're not necessarily open-minded, or you're not really trying to consider too much externally to you, then it's like this person just doesn't know how else to be. Because if they show up in this energy, they're going to feel like that's going to bother you. You know, does that make sense? Wow, very interesting indeed. All right. So let's keep going. I want to see what else we can get into here. What is going on this season? Like, it already feels it just feels like a lot. So I want to get into the Twin Flame Oracle, see what is transpiring energetically. What's going on for group number 1? And as you can see here, fertility. Fresh ideas manifest, growth, plant your seeds. Now, I'm going to stop talking about this whole pregnancy thing because I feel like a lot of you guys are not going to resonate with that. It really feels like a very specific message for people who know that can be the result of their actions here. But for the majority of you guys, what I'm getting is more so, again, having to do with creating new life, new ideas, manifesting, right? And it really seems like this time is very powerful, where you can bring so much change into your life. Positive change. Regret, remorse, life regrets, loss. Start making Start making empowered choices. Right. I just wow. I feel like just be careful, guys. Honestly. Take the time to really consider, I want to say, who you are and how great you, not only how great you are, but how great you can be. Because I feel like being in this energy. Some of you guys may be feeling this now, right? As you're watching this video. It's like you don't necessarily see how you can push forward towards your goals, towards changing your life for the better because of how you feel, you know, and there's just a lot going on internally that you need to ground. I'm sorry. Like, that is the strongest message I'm getting here, and I need you to understand that. Okay? My goodness. All right, let's see. What's going on here for group number 1 during this season? What is going on for group number 1 during this season, Spirit? Sure. Let me shuffle some more. I just feel like, yeah, just be careful before you do something that you might regret, to be honest. That's just what I'm getting so far. Okay. Hold on. Yeah, I really just heard oh my God, I really just heard lessons. Do we really need to teach you another lesson? That's what I heard. So the fact that I'm seeing this card here is kind of blowing my mind. Knowledge, understanding, look for the lesson in this situation. Do we really need to teach you another lesson? Guys, be careful, please. That's all I'm saying. That is all I'm saying. As far as the eye can see. Wow. Everything has changed. Tell me, how can we stand by? I don't want to be the same. Am I keeping that? No? No? Okay. Okay. Interesting. One more. Travel. Yes? Okay. So let's discuss real quick. Should I get these situations as well? Let me just do that and then talk, okay? So we have ego, we have karmic partner, travel. Interesting. Honestly, I was really going to just shuffle everything and then separate the readings in such a way where you would see all the cards. You'll see that I laid out all the cards, and then I was going to talk to you with another timestamp, within another timestamp, but it kind of just seems like I just have to go with the flow of this. Oh my goodness. I apologize if this gets really long and it feels like a lot for you, but I just want to get as much information for you as possible so you know the kind of energy that you're working with and what you can do to really embrace a more positive shift within your life. Okay? All right, let me see. What's going on with group number 1 this season? Spirit, what's going on with group number 1? Thank you. Interview. Okay. Okay. Very interesting. Receipts. Wow. Okay. Alright. Now one more, please. What's going on in group number 1? Please and thank you. What is going on in group number 1? Hamster wheel, surviving daily hustle. Is this relevant too? Done. Lesson learned. Completion. Oh, hold on. Yeah. Okay, thank you. Because I feel like I want to leave it out. They're telling me, no, I don't need to leave it out, but I want to. So, because it's still relevant though. Okay, thank you. So guys, what's happening this season is, yeah, you're needing to address your fucking ego. Look, I'm not going to play with you. I'm not going to lie to you on any of this. Pride, jealousy, self-preservation, walls, let your guard down. Something about your ego is causing you to feel unstable. This needs to be addressed. You cannot avoid this. this season is going to make it very clear that you can't avoid it. And if you do, oh dear, like you're going to feel, I want to say trapped, but this is very avoidable. Like you do not need to be trapped in, I'm getting like another karmic cycle. You don't need to go in this direction where you're having to deal with anyone. For some of you, it may have to do with romance, right? Or like, I want to say friends with benefits, one night stands, whatever. Like, you do not need to put yourself in a position where you have no choice but to stay connected to someone who is only going to reflect just how much you were trying to avoid your own growth here. Okay? I keep wanting to say it's not necessary. It's not necessary. Some of you, I am getting that. I need to point this out as well. If you are in a relationship right now, right? And you know that this person or this whole circumstance that you're in with an individual here is not healthy, it's not comforting, this needs to be addressed, plain and simple. Because it's almost like the connecting energies is egotistical. I want to say superficial. That's why I felt the urge to say you'd be cheating yourself out of growth, learning, evolving, being in a more abundant energy. Because be careful of letting your ego take the wheel here and take you in places that you don't even want to go. But because you're trying to maintain a certain image, I'm just getting like, you're telling yourself that, okay, I can get through it my way. I can handle my issues how I've always handled them. Or I'm going to figure something out. But it's like, no, you will only be able to truly handle certain problems that you have, whether it's internally or externally, once you be honest with yourself. Please hear me when I say this, I swear to God. Okay? If you are not honest with yourself, you are going to be connecting or being stayed. Like you would have no choice but to stay connected to people or a specific person that is going to get under your skin and remind you every single day how you could have avoided so much drama, so much frustration. I keep wanting to say, look within, go within. Otherwise, somebody, it could be someone romantic, someone significant to your life right now. But I just feel like the energy here is just unnecessarily problematic. This is why this card came out. Intentionally problematic. It's like, I don't want to summarize this energy as one person because I feel like, this can involve different people in your life altogether. You just have to apply the energy where it connects for your life, really. For some of you, all of this could be connected to one person. For others of you, it could be connected to someone you're involved with or you're considering. And then there's someone else who, is connected to all of this, but not really. Like, please just take it how it resonates, okay? Be ready for new experiences, movement, meeting, adventure. I'm getting like there's going to be progress, but you're not going to like it. It's because you're going to be faced with another lesson or something having to do with paying karma that you don't need to pay for. To be honest, is what I'm getting. It's almost like your ego will create a karmic scenario for you to learn and forcibly grow. Do you understand? And all of this would take place if you do not take care of yourself, if you do not ground yourself. Do you understand? This energy feels so superficial to me, and I can't deny it. Okay? Where yeah, everything's cool, I'm doing this, I'm going out, I'm going to see this person, I'm gonna experience life with this individual, and it's like it seems very surface level. But with this season, I feel like this partner, this whoever this is that you've been engaging with or that you're going to be connecting to, however, their energy is going to bother you. Because it's like they're not going to care. That's what I'm getting. Okay. Okay. So there's another thing that they want me to point out with what I was talking about earlier with external energy. It seems like in regards to this karmic individual, this partner that you shouldn't really be connecting to, but you have been or you've been considering, it's like they are not interested in growth. They are not interested in abundance, really. If anything, it brings them discomfort to consider more positive energy. It bothers them, right? To consider your feelings, for example. Right? I really do believe that whomsoever this karmic individual is, that you know full well is not matching the energy that you want to embody, that you want to embrace, they're going to reflect you, this instability that you have sort of embraced in your life for however long. And it's going to push you to move forward in a way that is going to constantly bother you internally. I just want to say, get out of this mindset now. Get out of this BS now. I wish I could just be more, easygoing with this message, but I can't. Get your head out your ass. Like, I don't want you to, have to experience certain karmic lessons because you're just avoiding certain things within yourself. This doesn't even need to happen. Or it doesn't need to continue happening. You understand? I do feel like there's going to be a conversation taking place because certain things are going to be brought to the surface. Whether you're bringing it up, whether it's this person bringing it up, whether it's somebody else bringing it up, I don't know. But I do believe that with everything kind of coming to the surface here this season, you're going to recognize how you can get through your struggle. For some of you, it may have to pertain to money, finances. But with this hamster wheel, it kind of takes me back to ego. So ultimately, you are definitely going to face growth, whether you like it or not, whether you embrace yourself, or you choose to avoid yourself, avoid your truth, the truth is going to come to light regardless. I'm trying to ensure that you take the route of preparing yourself so that you do not set yourself up for an experience that is just uncomfortable. Like I wouldn't want you to feel uncomfortable having to go through your healing process, because I feel like a lot of us are having to address certain things this season at this time. This is where we're going. We're going towards a higher vibrational energy. And one of my guys just said, if you can't handle the heat, get out the kitchen. You will be kicked out of positive experiences if you choose to say, hey, I'm cool where I am. I don't need to see myself. I don't need to be honest with who I am. I don't need to heal. If you do that, well, yeah, okay, you will see why perhaps you should have. And you'll heal anyway. So it's like, you'll get through it. I just think that you will see certain things you really wouldn't have liked to see if you engage, or you continue engaging in an egotistic, karmic energy. Okay. Okay. Let's keep going. All right, Spirit, what is going on for group number 1? What is happening this season, Spirit? Do I point that out? Okay, so all I'm getting is that there's a masculine energy, whether it is you, whether it's someone you're dealing with, or whatever the case might be. Again, flip the rules. There's a masculine energy that, yeah, okay. Whoever's in this ego energy, and I'm talking to you, so whoever's trying to maintain control, somebody is realizing that they, hold on. Yeah. that you're kind of setting yourself up to be in a position of being controlled. Like you will feel like you're losing control of your life if you don't see yourself, if you don't heal, if you don't recognize who you are and accept who you are. Learn to love yourself. Learn to go beyond what your ego has, cultivated within your mind. If you can't go beyond that, then you'll see all the reasons as to why you need to sit down and really contemplate how you can navigate life in a more secure, honest, durable way. That's the most I could say with what I just picked up on. All right, let's see what's happening. What's about to happen this season for group number 1? What's about to happen? All right, we have 3 of Wands. Page of Cups. Hold on. 3 of Wands, Page of Cups. Okay. I'm just going to leave it there. Should I move them? No. I'm going to just leave it. Okay. What's happening this season for group number 1? I'm not even going to lie to you. Just based off of this energy, Ace of Pentacles, it's like you might feel emotionally vulnerable here. So it wouldn't surprise me if a lot of you who chose this group have been avoiding your feelings. And hey, I can totally understand as to why, but you're not going to be able to avoid what is going to be brought up here. You're going to be pushed to move forward. You're going to be pushed to ascend, to grow, to evolve. And I get this feeling of, I just keep getting vulnerability. I get just feeling very apologetic, kind of small, emotionally longing. I just feel this sense of longing from you, but perhaps it could be from someone else. Yeah. Okay. I'm just getting very apologetic energies. And it is connected to the masculine in this whole scenario. Can I clarify these, please? What's happening for group number 1? What's happening this season for group number 1? Clarify the 3 of Wands. Thank you. The Chariot. Okay. Clarify Page of Cups. It's like I could very well see an opportunity here for things to move forward positively. Evidently, at the same time, there are certain things that you have been attached to emotionally. Something, I don't know what it is. It could be one thing, it could be multiple things that have been attached to you. It has something to do with your feelings. Something that's been pulling on your feelings. This could have been things that you had enjoyed when you were younger. It could go that far. Because I'm feeling like the energy you're giving me is young, young-hearted, young-minded. And you could be older than me. Doesn't have to be the case, but I'm just saying. It's like how do you see this opportunity that lies for you during this time? It's like you can't really see it because of certain attachments that you have within your heart, within your mind, what you have told yourself, what other people have told you, what you're used to experiencing that hasn't been allowing you to move forward this whole time. It could be very addictive behaviors. It could be toxic substances that you hold on to that allows for you to kind of just escape from life. It could be anything. But I feel like I need to get one more card. It's like you're going to be feeling like you have to wait for another train to come. Does that make sense? Because the train is coming this season where you're going to be able to have an opportunity to move things forward with your life wholeheartedly, completely. I feel like this could even benefit you financially, where you're going to be faced with an opportunity to say, hey, this is going to help you move forward and build your self-esteem, build what you're trying to grow, whatever it is. But it's like you're going to have to wait. You're going to have to be in a position where you may even feel sorry for yourself, to be honest, because you didn't want to ground yourself. And look, this isn't me trying to get on your ass and expect you to just know everything, because I know a lot of us out here have no idea how to ground ourselves. We have kind of been on autopilot for the longest time, trying to survive this whole roller coaster ride of life, right? So whatever you were able to do in your past to deal with certain things, perfectly understandable. What I'm trying to tell you here with this message right now is that sort of method you've been taking, that mindset you've been holding on to, these beliefs that I'm getting honestly are based off in like a dark space, is not going to help you get into the light. It's not going to help you to access the abundance that's meant for you. It's not going to help. It's going to keep you exactly where you are and where you have always been. Do you understand what I'm saying? And I mean, sure, on the surface, things might start to look good, but deep down you are going to feel pretty off about it because you're not being honest with yourself. It's time that you do that. You understand? But look, I'm not here to force you to do anything with your life. I am just telling you what this season is reflecting for you with this very general read. Okay, didn't have to fling the card all the way there. Am I keeping this? Okay, so we have Queen of Swords and it came out reversed and we're leaving it like that. It's like, yeah, on one hand I'm getting like, yeah, and we have the Hierophant here. What the hell is going on? Because I feel like there's multiple individuals here. It just seems like, again, what you may very well be able to make out of your life, it's in connection to a negative force. So the outcome, as much as it could be promising, as much as it can be beautiful, as much as things can work out, it's like the intent behind it wasn't good. So there's certain aspects about this opportunity, this creation, that's going to be bothersome. Like, I can't say it any other way. This Queen of Swords really does give off asshole vibes. In reverse, oh yeah. Next to the Black Newman, oh yeah. It's weird though, because I'm getting like two storylines. Be careful. Like, I really just want to say be careful here. Because I feel like there's a lot of masculine energies that are here within this reading dealing with a toxic feminine energy or someone. Yeah, honestly, yes. Like, that's the main thing I'm getting here. Whether this is someone from your past, someone you've been dealing up with. Again, just take it how it resonates. Flip the roles if need be. Whoever this toxic feminine energy is, they want to establish something here with you. And I really want to say to keep you in a belief that it's not going to take you very far, though. It's not going to take you anywhere. You're going to be longing for movement, progress, development. But you have a choice here where you can choose to stay here. Because this season is going to have you feeling kind of vulnerable. Longing for progress, longing for things to change. And there's someone here that does not want that change for you. They want a certain change that they believe is right. That doesn't involve growth at all. It doesn't involve abundance at all. It just involves getting what they want and what they believe should happen. Whoever this is their energy is very condescending, but it feels demanding. That's the word. bitchy. That's the energy, okay? And they're gonna be expecting you to go along. Take this opportunity that you have this season to make the most out of your progress, out of your growth, and appease them. Appease the darkness that has been within your life, within your mindset, in your heart. And just keep doing that. They would want to make sure you stay in darkness. They would want to solidify that. This is why I'm saying be careful. Truly recognize who you are, who you have been, and do what you need to do. Ground yourself, man. Seriously. Okay? Is there anything else I need to point out here, Spirit? Nope. Yeah, that is it for you guys, group number 1. I can't believe how long this got. Oh my god, this video is gonna be so long. But hey, I really, really hope that this was helpful, that this resonated with you. If it did, please do feel free to like, share, comment. If you haven't subscribed, I don't know what's going on with you. We are a family here, sending you love and light and healing energy always. Take it. It is yours. You're welcome. I wish you guys nothing but the best. And yeah, good luck. Really, good luck and take care. Okay? Bye. Just kind of adjust this. All right. Hi, group 2, and welcome to your reading. If you chose Warrior Woman, have you answered your deepest calling? So I'm just going to rest this here. Hopefully it'll stay. There we go. Perfect. Now, with the energy behind that card, it kind of... Oh, of course not. Of course it wouldn't stay. I'm going to put this here just for safekeeping. Yes, perfect. Okay, so with the energy of this card, it kind of just gives me a sense that this season, you are going to be given reason to... Wow. I want to say cut out the bullshit off the bat. To be in your power, to say what needs to be said, to stand firm in your beliefs. But really to stand firm in what is true, what is real, what is worth fighting for. Wow, okay. Okay. All right, sure. So let me see. Have you answered your deepest calling? There may very well be circumstances that reflect onto you this question, that make you ask yourself, okay, have I done enough with my life, or is there more that I need to do? Am I being honest with myself? Where am I going? I'm just getting questions. Yeah, in regards to what you may be occupying your time with, whether it's hobbies, whether it's a job, it's a relationship, friendships, it could be anything. Are you in alignment? That's really the question. But I'm getting that your energy is screaming, stand firm. Like you are going to stand firm in whatever is right, is what I'm getting. What is right for you, what is right on behalf of others, what is justified is what I'm getting. So, all right, let me see what's going on. What's about to happen this season? Okay, let's see your energy. What's this? No? Okay. Do I need to mention that? No? Okay. What is happening? What's about to happen this season, Spirit? And of course, just remember that even if you don't find this video around the same time that I recorded it and posted it for December of 2023, even if it's at any other time, all my videos are timeless. Take what resonates, okay? And don't worry about it. All right? I am truly going to be talking about the season that you found this video. All right, so let's see. What is about to happen this season for group number 2? Is this relevant at all? Do I keep them? Nope. Okay. There's just a little spill. Okay. Thank you very much. Yes. Defensive. Makes sense. Fragile, hurt, ego. Okay. I mean, that kind of makes sense with warrior woman coming up here. Want to be victim, happily ever after, focused. Horny, needy, clingy, sensitive, healing. Okay. Alright. And as I cut the deck, we have genuine. So, alright. Your energy to me, group number 2, during this season seems very... I'm not going to lie, kind of standoffish. Now, hear me out. It is not due to the fact that, that's a bad thing and you're just being defensive for being defensive's sake. Like, what I'm getting is that you have... Is this past? Okay, alright, so I just need to say this. There's someone here that is going to truly kind of catch you off guard, really. And make you feel like you need to stand firm on your beliefs because they're not being honest with you. Someone here, and this could be multiple people, okay? So take it how it resonates, but there's someone who isn't necessarily going to be honest with themselves and therefore come towards you in an energy that comes off kind of desperate, is what I'm getting. I'm getting something about how this individual, for some of you, I'm really feeling like it's an ex, so I have to point that out. For others of you, I'm getting that it's a karmic energy. For others of you, it can be an ex who was in a karmic energy. Again, take it how it resonates for you, okay? I'm just pointing out everything that I'm getting. But I do see that you're not necessarily going to be willing to engage with anyone, whoever the hell they could be, or who they have been to you, who is willing to sort of point things out about others, but doesn't want to self-reflect and who doesn't want to be self-aware. You're just not going to be open to that this season, and perfectly understandable. I do believe that I'm getting like the whole notion of things working out really well, where, people are coming together and being all happy, go lucky, lovey-dovey, all that sort of stuff. It's like, yeah, that's great. I think you would really appreciate that. At the same time, I do feel like there are a few individuals, or it could be at least one person, who you may have been connected to in the past, right? Who is kind of taking the circumstances that is happening this season and kind of just making it seem like, oh, woe is me, like everything is just and misery. What's this fucking thing that had been passing around as a meme for a while? Sorrows, prayers. That's the energy I'm seeing you in this season. You're not, like, I'm just kidding, you're not going to fall for the crocodile tears. You're not going to fall for the lack of accountability that anyone brings forward to you. I'm getting, even to yourself, if there are certain things that you've gone through, things that you did, that you said, it's like, I see you being very eager to, yes, move forward and be honest with yourself, be honest with other people, but not leave yourself open to any and everything that can happen is what I'm getting. Especially with this card here. I just feel like you may very well be wanting to experience more. Some of you may quite literally be feeling like this, desiring connectivity, connection with others. For some of you, a specific individual. But yeah, I just feel like, excuse me, this season is going to bring up so much within yourself that you're just not willing to put yourself in a compromising position to have to deal with anyone. Yeah, sorry about that. Wow, like so many things just happened here. Someone called my phone. My nephew was screaming. Okay, so honestly, I do feel like that has something to do with you here as well this season, where there's gonna be people who are trying to make a spectacle. Yeah, thank you. It's like there's gonna be at least one person, there may be multiple people that try to make a spectacle out of their life, whether it's like their romantic situation, whether it's how much they experience with you, how much they want to experience with you. It can go in so many different directions here. But I feel just the whole idea of coming together and being happy-go-lucky and all of this, it's like there's at least one person or a few people, well, that are going to have you on edge and make you feel like, okay, as much as I want things to work out well for everybody, I'm going to ensure that I maintain my peace. That's what I'm getting for you this season, right? What is mine is mine. And I know I've been saying this quite a bit in recent time. And I feel like there's a lot of you here that would resonate with me on that. What is my own is mine, and it will not pass me. So anything else that doesn't work with what I'm trying to accomplish, yeah, you guys can leave. Or, yeah, you guys are doing too much. Anything outside of your vibration. Anything that's lower than you. Yeah, I'm just feeling this kind of pity party, woe is me type of energy. It will not surprise me if you guys in group number 2 experience, and really excuse my nephews, I'm so sorry. If you experience someone from your past or someone within your life who tries to sort of paint themselves to be helpless when it comes to either their situation with their family, within your family, if you guys have dated before, it really depends on the circumstances. And I feel like it can go multiple ways here. You guys just not being open to anything outside of healing and moving forward in a positive way. And I feel like that is something that you're definitely going to want more than anything during this season. Staying in your power, evolving, healing, finding peace and staying grounded and just enjoying good feelings, not having to deal with anybody who's just either stuck in their ways or trying to make problems out of their lack of self-awareness. Does that make sense? Yeah, I'm gonna leave that there. That's what I'm getting with your energy. Now I want to see more external energies here. All right, overall energy experience with others. Let's see, is this it? Yes, all right. Monogamous, one is more than enough. Huh. Interesting. Okay. Let's see. Karmic. There we go. Interruption. Childhood trauma. Rich and abundant. What? Acceptance. Fake. Waste of time. As I cut the deck, evolving. Fascinating indeed. Group number 2. Okay. So let's kind of discuss this a little bit. I want to see it like this. There we go. Perfect. Sorry if it looks kind of awkward, but whatever. Okay. Okay, I feel the urge to say somebody is single with this monogamous card, but I feel like single and focused on you. There's focus on you here. Now, whether this is a friend, whether this is a romantic partner from your past, I don't know. Take it how it resonates. Apply it where it needs to be. But the energy itself, I feel like somebody, at least one person, is going to test you. I do not think that, I don't want to say that this person is just someone who is just like another lesson for you in your life, because I really don't feel like that is the case. For some of you, you may feel like that is the case. Again, I can't really get into specifics with this energy. But whoever they are, they're coming to challenge you. And I do believe that there are certain things that this person has gone through. Of course, it may be multiple people, but with this, it feels like it's one, right? This person has gone through a lot of shit, and they're going to reflect that. How they're going to reflect that, I really don't know. But it's going to be evident for you. And I feel like you're going to see that this person is embracing a lower vibration, okay? No wonder you're in the defense, and no wonder you have warrior woman as your main card here. I feel like this person may remind you of something that you went through, whether this is intentional or not. But it's due to the fact that they are having to process their own issues, their own choices, their own traumas, all of this stuff. And I feel like this person, I feel like they want to connect to you because they know that your energy is abundant. You are, I'm getting like you're inspirational to this person, whoever this is. And this season, I feel like they're going to come forward in some way, somehow. Their energy is going to be challenging. I feel not only their issues, but yours as well. Whatever underlying issues need to be dealt with. What I'm also getting is that the circumstances in this season is going to be, I want to say, understandable. It's like you're going to get that, okay, this is why this is. And I feel like this person is going to be the same type of way. I don't really feel like they're trying to attack you with like shit from the past that you don't want to think about or talk about or whatever. But I really do feel like whoever this is, they're gonna be more humble, is what I'm getting, to be honest. This energy is more humbling, where they're realizing that they haven't been honest with you, and they have been causing things to stay still, be stagnant. They understand how they could have been lying to you, wearing a mask with you. Because I don't feel like that is something that they're trying to do in this season at all. This feels more like, okay, I understand this is like how my behavior was. It was not okay. You know, I feel like they may talk to you about things that they experienced, what was holding them back, the issues that they have been going through. But I don't think the intent when they bring this up is bad at all, or it's something that you need to be concerned with, really. I feel like this person, whoever this is, they kind of told themselves that things were just not going to go anywhere, or nothing would be good, or whatever the case might be. There was this strong sense of hopelessness from this person due to what they were experiencing, right? And it's like, I'm getting from them, they're going to be very understanding if you don't want to resonate with them or really understand fully the information as to like what was really going on in their life and why they did what they did. It's like they would understand if you don't want to take them seriously or consider them. It feels very humbling, this energy. I'm kind of getting an imagery of somebody who's been beaten and battered, broken down by the world, and it's like they're kind of coming to you with their tail between their legs. In some way. Because like they can see that you have a much stronger understanding of what you need to do to protect yourself. You have more understanding on your value, what you would like to have in your life, what you'd like to attract in your life. And it's interesting. If there's anyone that this person respects, it's you. Honestly. And I feel like I needed to say that, and this may be made very clear during this season. You may see this person somehow or talk to this person some way, and it's like you realize, oh my God, this person has gone through a lot. And as much as they are showing up in an energy where everything is okay, or they're doing their best to kind of accept their own circumstances, deep down, they feel like things could have been so much more moving forward if they didn't wear this mask, if they were to just be honest with you, you know, instead of embracing this kind of karmic energy and allowing for their trauma, the things that they went through, to sort of keep them low, keep them stagnant. Because I do feel like this person it's like they have good intentions is what I'm getting. And truly they are meant to really be embracing a much higher vibration, a much more positive energy. And I do believe that this person will be reminded of that in connection to you this season. It's very interesting. Is there anything else I needed to mention with that? Nope. Okay. All right, let's keep going. Group number 2. Ooh. All right. What's going on this season? Somebody is regretful. Remorse, life regrets, loss. Start making empowered choices. Okay. All right, I feel like I need to mention this for a select few people because it's kind of just sticking out in my mind's eye. I feel like there are a select group of twin flames that chose this group. But of course, please do not take that if you don't know anything about twin flame dynamics and you don't resonate with that. It is more than okay. Trust me, you're not missing out on much, okay? I really don't want people to attach certain titles to themselves that they really don't understand, okay? But at the very least, what I'm getting here with this particular group is that you may resonate with being in a very significant relationship, or I'm just getting like a soul tie, a soul connection here with perhaps this individual, somebody here who has been very impactful in your life. I'm just getting like this person, whoever this was, like, or whoever this is, it's like they reflected certain things that you needed to see within yourself. And vice versa. You reflected certain things they needed to see. So it could be a very high level soulmate connection here. But of course, just take what resonates. Alright, let's see. What's going on this season for group number 2? What's going on? What's going on with group number 2? Balance. Love that. Okay. Crossroads. Interesting. Romance. Okay. Alright. Okay. Alright, let's get some cards from situations, and ooh, I wish you could have seen how that flipped out. Receipts, proof, show me. That just flipped right out. I'm telling you, there's something that you're gonna see. Triggers. Okay, sure. So these are meant to be together here. Triggers, name, car, place, irreconcilable differences, divorce, final. Okay. Yeah, this is quite interesting. And love affair. Okay. These are the cards, correct? Okay. Poison, toxic, unhealthy behaviors. I'm just going to keep it out because I want to. Alright. Yeah, is that everything? Okay. I really feel, and I was feeling it here too, no lie, this energy seems very reflective of group number 1, but just like on the opposite side of this story. Wow. No, but I was feeling that from the beginning, but it feels so strong here now. So I'm just going to talk to you a little bit about what's happening this season, okay? If you feel like you want to check that out, you can, but it's not necessary. Now, crossroads, oh my goodness. Divergent paths, choices, confusion, follow your intuition. It is going to be very crucial that you stay true to yourself, how you feel, what's going on, you pay attention. Excuse me, because I do feel like this season is a little challenging in regards to what you're able to see and what you're not able to see. Okay. In yin and yang, darkness and light, stay centered in your higher self. Okay, so I want to just say to you guys, do not deny yourself of happiness here on behalf of reminiscing on the pain that you've already gone through. Does that make sense? Don't tell yourself that I tried to experience love before. I tried to experience happy circumstances with others or with a specific person. Could be this one. But, things didn't work out there, or I experienced these things that really made me sad, and I was broken down, emotionally hurt by situations here in your life. And I just feel like this season is kind of forcing you to recognize where you want to go. To choose where your higher self is leading you towards. Because staying in this sort of defensive energy is kind of like telling the universe that there's reasons for you to be defensive, or there should be more reasons for you to have to be on the defense. There should be more fights. There should be more wars, whether it's emotionally or quite literally in connection to others. I really hope I'm making sense here. But I really want you to understand that in this season, as much as you may not necessarily feel like it's safe to be vulnerable with certain individuals and you kind of want to keep to yourself, follow your intuition. Be honest with yourself. Continue to stay grounded. And this was such a strong message in group number 1. That's why I'm kind of just finding this kind of funny. But regardless, be sure to emphasize the things that bring you peace, that keep you centered, and in connection to the person that you know you are meant to be. Don't let any of these external circumstances take you out of balance with yourself. All the growth that you've made, everything you've established, like really emphasize that. And I don't want to say, okay, well, you should just let your guard down and you should just be vulnerable with any and everybody. No, that's definitely not what I'm saying here. But choose what truly feels right. Like I got from the very beginning of this reading. Choose what feels right to you. You've gone through more than enough to understand what should be taking place moving forward in your life. And I do feel like this season is really going to help you recognize how you can sustain that balance within yourself. And honestly, with this particular group, with this romance card coming out here, revel, flow, savor, entice, open yourself to romance. Honestly, there is a chance that you will experience connecting with someone. For a lot of you, I feel like it is someone in particular who kind of makes you think back on what you've gone through, right? Whether this is an ex of yours, whether this is someone you've been talking to, someone who's had interest in you, but you just didn't know. Like, it could be anybody. Just take it how it resonates here. But this season, I am seeing that I heard something about your heart fluttering. So you may be feeling kind of on edge. in regards to love. For some of you, this is a very specific person that you have history with. For others of you, that's not the case. This may be a whole different person, right? But this season really feels beautiful for you, even though there are certain questions that you may need to ask yourself. And honestly, that's just part of the journey from what I'm getting. Just to kind of solidify, okay, who you are, what you're about, how you feel, and just kind of, the word acknowledgement is coming to mind, so that you can acknowledge who you are. Your yin and yang is what I'm getting. Your masculine and feminine energy being in balance, right? But honestly, with this romance card coming out here as well, it feels like someone here this season is going to sort of highlight the fact that they could be the yin to your yang, or the yang to your yin. Take it how it resonates here, okay? It's very sweet. The energy feels soft and comforting. But Spirit is kind of bringing to you with this season, allow yourself to be loved. Allow yourself to be taken care of. Especially with warrior woman here, like, and defensive. It's like, I know you have had all reason to keep your guard up. And there were certain experiences that really taught you how to fight back. Gave you reason to be on the defense. Be very critical about what's going to happen next in your life, right? It is important that you remember your heart in all of this. And stay true to what you know you are deserving of experiencing. How you really want to, how you want to feel. If you want to, it's like I'm getting, if you want to go into a new relationship, or you want to reconcile with someone from your past, for example, or you want to attract someone that's really going to be on the same wavelength as you, who's going to match your energy. It's like you need to ensure that you have that. You go into this season with that same intention, to be wholeheartedly you. Like, what this is, it feels really nice. Excuse me. Your guides are just telling you this season, it's going to require that you open yourself up to love and romance, if this is something that you truly aspire to experience. Whether it's in a current relationship, or it's with someone who you were connected to, or if it's with a whole new person, you have to be open to that. And if you kind of just stay on edge, this is something that could take you out of balance. It could shake the balance that you have established for yourself already. There may be certain things that you need to come into awareness of, so that you can truly emphasize what will work for you, and not just what you were kind of forced to do to be strong. You understand? If there are certain changes you need to make, it's okay. And I feel like you're going to see that it's going to be okay during this season. You're going to see how. Because there's at least one person here that really wants to show up for you, or is going to make you feel like you should show up. You should show up to experience this very loving scenario, this energy, this synergy. You may go out on a date this season. Or perhaps really connect with somebody on an emotional level here. Don't let this throw you off guard, okay? At any point you feel shaky, ground yourself. Remember the growth that you have established. Take time to really process what's going on and be true to who you are. I remember feeling the urge to say, cut out the bullshit. I felt like saying that at the beginning. I don't know if I did. If there's any bullshit that you see coming from anyone else, really recognize that. At the same time, don't deny your own bullshit. I just feel like don't deny yourself of a good time or experiencing good things moving forward, because you've kind of been pushed to embrace a certain mindset, a certain energy to protect yourself in the past. Okay? Adjust. Hey, things are really looking up here this season. It's actually very beautiful. Now, with these cards now, it feels very external. Somebody here, and look, I don't want to assume anything, but based off of what this is, to me, the storyline seems very obvious. Whether this is an ex of yours, a new person, somebody that you've known, right? They're going to show you something, and they're going to tell you about something that they went through. They disconnected from. Something that was really bothersome for them. Whether they were in a relationship or they had some kind of agreement, they had something going on. And it's like they want to tell you, this is why things didn't work out over there. You understand? And on some level, this might cause you to feel a little shaky, or feel like, okay, you need to be on edge with this individual, because it's like, with this information that they're bringing to you, it makes you question who they are to you right now. You understand what I'm saying? Honestly. Now, I feel like I need to point this out. I don't know. Yeah, I feel like this applies here. This divorce card applies to some of you. Like, you may have divorced this person, or you were in a connection with them and you're no longer in a connection with them, and they're coming towards you to tell you about some shit that took place and how they connected with negative people. And that it seems very triggering, honestly. So ground yourself. I want to say, honestly, be prepared. Be prepared, because I want to say story time. Like, this is a story. Now, you may hear about a divorce, with someone that you're connected to, or someone that you are going to be sort of reminiscing with or connecting to on an emotional level. You're going to hear about something that clearly did not work out over on their end, okay? Due to some stuff that I heard, like I literally heard in the closet. Now, it doesn't have to reference anything having to do with their sexuality, someone's sexuality in this whole scenario here. Because within the closet kind of being pointed out, I'm seeing skeletons. So it's like something that had been going on behind the scenes where this person didn't know. And it just turned out to be very nasty. Like, it was just unhealthy and it was just off. It was just, the word that I wanted to say was nasty, straight up. Now, some of you may have experienced, like, it's taking me off guard as well. Where I feel like you have experienced, yes, some of you in this group experienced when someone had gone against you, betrayed you, they were lying or kept secrets from you in order to engage in toxic behaviors, you know, to perhaps involve someone else in a relationship that you had. Again, whether or not this has to do with this person really depends on your circumstances, okay? But I do feel like, yeah, stay grounded, please, because what is going to be brought to the surface for you to consider, it's just a lot, right? It's just a lot. And it's like you're gonna hear about how people can be really off-putting. Like, you're really just going to get that sort of thing. So don't let any of this external tra-la-la disturb your peace, please. It's okay if, you know, on some level you're taken off guard, but reestablish your balance, please. Choose to emphasize who you are, staying connected to your higher self, staying centered, and really allowing love to be at the center of your being. Do you understand? Don't allow anything that anyone says or brings up to you make you feel like it's not safe to be true to your feelings, or it's not safe to express yourself, because you can very well do this, okay? And I really do feel like you're going to have reason to find comfort in connecting with another individual here. Very interesting indeed. All right, now I need to get into some tarot here and talk a little more about this season. Oh my God. And look, I am not going to lie to you. What I'm picking up here is radiant. It feels, for some of you, this is reconciliation energy. For others of you, it just feels like a very wonderful time to, yes, sure, to spend with your family, but to really spend with your loved ones. I'm just hearing healing, like, it's positive. This season, this season seems very peaceful. Or it's almost like a season to invoke peace, to invoke healing. That's what this feels like. And I love the fact that we have this Buddha statue here. It really feels good. Like, there's reasons for you to smile. There's reasons for you to be happy, to love, be open to love. Okay, so don't deny yourself of wonderful experiences. Yeah, and we have the Fool coming out here first. That's nice. That's nice. Thank you. What's this? Strength. Wow. Okay. All right, Spirit. Let's keep going. What's going on this season? What's happening this season? I feel like you have really, like, set the bar, is what I heard. You set the bar. There's something here, like, I feel like you have, ooh, this season you're very empowered. I'm just gonna say that. You seem very empowered, very blessed, like, and it's because of your sensibility, what you were willing to see within yourself. You can do this. Like, This season is honestly going to be wonderful for you, from what I can tell. I feel like the word endurance is coming to mind. So, yeah, sure, you're going to be sort of pushed to be in your power, yes. But it doesn't really feel like a push, to be honest. It feels like this is it's almost inevitable. Like, this was gonna happen regardless. Something about this energy feels, yeah, I'm getting the words, it's time. Like, it was time for this to happen, where you could really trust in yourself, really stand in your power, and look forward to life in this new energy that we're stepping into here. As I'm recording this video, December of 2023. But of course, whenever you find this video, you know, it'll resonate for your situation. If you made it this far, you know. 7 of Earth. Huh. Okay. I feel like with everything that you have gone through, like, I could tell you have gone through a lot of pain. But within this season, it's like you're really considering all that you have. All that you have established for yourself. All that you have received and all that you are going to receive. Because there's this certain kind of discipline that you have about yourself this season. Let's clarify these cards, please. Your energy seems very free-spirited this season, and it's like you're gonna feel like there's so much to look forward to. If you don't feel that way now, you're gonna feel that way this season. That's what it looks like. And you may very well be surprised just how much you are able to withstand, how much you're able to go through. This isn't to say that you're gonna have to, go through some kind of hardship here, but I feel like you already have. You've already gone through a lot of stuff, and yet it's like your approach to life is light. It's lighthearted. It's not heavy in this season at all. Wow. Clarify the Fool, please. Very powerful. Very, very powerful. Thank you. We have the Hermit. Okay. Okay. Okay, so why I'm laughing again, it's because in group number 1, I really did feel like I was talking about a masculine energy, and in your reading here, group number 2, I feel like you are taming this masculine energy. Wow. If you know you're dealing with a divine masculine here, it's like this season, it's like they're learning from you. They're learning how to check themselves because of you, your energy, and how you have taken the time to really reflect, to heal, to process what you've gone through, what's going on in your life, and really have faith, allow your actions to speak for itself. Like I feel like your energy is vibrant this season, and there's a masculine energy that's going to see that. Not only that, but it's going to help them. It's going to help them sort of check themselves, really, to raise their vibration, to step up their game. Wow. Okay. I love that for y'all. I love that for y'all. I do. Now, especially if this is someone from your past, like this season, it kind of feels like they want to connect to you. They genuinely have been longing to connect to you. You understand? And even for those of you, where there's nobody really involved, like you have dealt with them before and whatever. And this is a whole different energy. There's a whole new energy. It's like, on a spiritual level, they feel called to you because your energy is assisting them this season to truly reevaluate their life, to establish certain things that they need to do in order to heal and evolve and grow and ultimately be in a very prominent, well-developed, healthy, grounded energy. It's like I feel like you just being in your power, but really in your faith for yourself, towards your life, being dignified in who you are. It's reflecting on a masculine energy here. Of course, feel free to flip the roles if you need to. And I feel like this masculine's attraction to you is going to be made pretty clear. This energy, it just feels new. It feels very refreshing. Let's get one more here, please, for group number 2. Come on. Oh, thank you. All right. Keep it in reverse. Okay, and we have the world in reverse. Now, I want to say it's not over yet. So, yeah, for those of you who resonate with this person being like an ex of yours or something like that, yeah, they are at the very least energetically saying this season, what we shared is not over yet. I'm feeling the urge to say, let me prove to you just what I'm capable of. How much I can be there for you. How much things can change for us. It feels like there's this masculine energy is wanting to protect you. Wow. It feels very sweet. I'm not going to lie. No? Okay. Yeah, there's just certain things that need to be considered in order for there to be movement moving forward, progression moving forward. Okay. All right. It's like, is there anything else I need to mention? Sure. Okay. Oh, all right, cool. I touched all the bases. All right, awesome. All right, well, group number 2, I guess, yeah, that is your reading. I hope that this resonated with you. If it did, please do feel free to leave a like, share, comment. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, I really don't know what's going on with you. We are a family here, sending you love and light and healing energy. As always, take it. It is yours. You're welcome. And yeah, guys, I wish you nothing but the best moving forward. Take care of yourselves, okay? Bye-bye. Hi, group number 3, and welcome to your reading. So you chose this lovely card, the Age of Light. You've been training for this for lifetimes. So this is going to be your reading, and yeah, let's just jump straight into it. Before I do that, I really kind of just want to sort of like soak up the energy from this card here. It kind of seems like with this season, you're gonna realize that things were going to reach this point where you could finally, I want to say finally, recognize yourself, recognize this overall experience of life for what it really is, what it really means to you. Just a very evolved, how can I say this? Enlightened energy is what you're taking, what you're developing in this season. I like that for you. All right. Guys, let's see what's about to happen this season for group number 3. Speak to me, please, Spirit. What's going to happen for group number 3? Group number 3. Thank you very much. What's this? And we're keeping this upright, yes? Our stagnant, blocked energy, spiritual protection. Okay. Let's see what are the surrounding energies. Sensitive, acceptance, cheater, possessive, horny, rich and abundant. All right. So let's talk a little bit. Let me spend some time on this real quick. So in this season, it really feels like you're needing to be almost like in a cocoon, is what I'm getting. Sorry to say, but that's the energy. And by the way, please forgive me if I start to, get really tired here. I'm kind of just doing all of these readings back to back, and it's intense, but don't worry, I cleared the energy and everything, so you don't need to worry at all if you were okay. Sorry if you heard that. I think that was a doorbell. Okay. Oh my god. I know who that is. Be right back. Hey, hi guys. Sorry about that. I was going for quite a bit. But everything got sorted out, and yeah, it was just my nephew ringing the doorbell 100 times. So yeah. Now, let me get back into your reading. So, with what I'm seeing here in regards to what's happening this season, guys, it kind of feels like there's not much to be said. And it's interesting because it feels like there's a lot that you're carrying in terms of your energy. You're kind of being put to sit down, really, and not be in a position where you allow, I'm just getting, how do I word that? Sorry, like my guides are really pointing me in with images, and it's like the images are kind of odd. They don't want for you to impulsively get into something that you think would work. But really and truly, it's all connected to this desire that you have for something good to happen. So honestly, I feel like this season is about making sure that you don't mess things up for yourself. That, I'm not even gonna lie, that's the energy I'm getting. Okay. I feel like you're not gonna know how to exactly accept that you're being put on pause, or that you can't really do much of what you want to do, because I feel like instinctively you want certain things to happen, and it's kind of intense. So this season, when you realize that certain things are not moving forward, or there's not much to really talk about, it's like on some level you kind of tell, I'm getting this season, you're kind of going to tell yourself that, oh well, maybe things were not going to amount to much anyway, but that's not the truth at all. That's not the truth at all. I feel for some of you, like, there's just something that you really want to have. It could be financially, could be just getting your, like, stepping your game up in some way, whether it's with your wardrobe. I'm picturing like different things. Could be items, you know, getting certain things, getting money, just, I want to say stuff that would make you feel blessed, would make you genuinely feel like, okay, everything you had gone through, it was worth it, you know? But I feel like this season, you're not necessarily going to feel like you are blessed entirely, because there's this feeling of longing, like there's a desire for more. But you're kind of being asked to sit this one out here this season. To really, something about this card is kind of giving me hermit vibes in tarot, where you're kind of just needing to meditate and not be able to push forward anymore until you really acknowledge how you've been kind of, how do I say this? How you've been kind of open to things that don't align to you. It could be people, but I feel you're being protected so that you don't have to deal with somebody trying to get one up on you, or yeah, because I feel like with this season you're going towards learning about yourself, being pushed or kind of set down so you can just relax, even though the energy doesn't seem very relaxing. I'm not gonna lie to you, because I feel like there's so much that's coming up within you emotionally this season. It's like you may want to let your impulses fly free, you know what I mean? But you're not going to be able to really do that. I'm just getting like your guides understand. It is understandable that you would want certain things to work out, and this desire in you is valid, okay? I just feel like I need to tell you that. But this season is all about really accepting who you are, what has transpired, being able to find peace within yourself, even, you know, even though it's not necessarily a comforting experience. I know I mentioned something about being in a cocoon, right? That's kind of what it feels like. In this season, you kind of just need to sit things out, okay, so that you don't have to feel, something about being played with, so you don't have to feel like you're just being messed with by the universe, you're being messed with by other people. It's to separate you from that energy overall. Something about it, it just sticks out to me. It feels like a dream. Like a fantasy almost. This season, you're being protected from lower energies. And in order for you to, it's almost like to ensure your safety, you're being asked to not necessarily look forward to very much. It's like, I don't know how else to explain that. This isn't to say that things are not going to look out, like things are not going to be good for you. this season. It's not that at all. I just feel like your focus shouldn't be emphasized so much on what you could gain from this season. It needs to be focused in on accepting what you have, accepting what you have gone through, and being more in an energy of, what's the word? Abundance within yourself, as opposed to this energy, I want to say, of desperately hoping to find abundance. Like, the season is about grounding, and as it's been made very clear in all 3 piles so far. But for you specifically, group 3, this time is for you to recognize your own abundance as opposed to trying to find it externally. Whether it's through money or material possessions or connecting with certain people who you think would, serve you well in your life. You kind of need to recognize how you may have gone against your own higher self by trying to seek external pleasures, I should say. This season you're being asked to sit down. Like, that's the main message here. All right, let's keep going. Yeah, I want to keep going. And yay, I can't blame you if during this season you really want to connect, i.e. in a physical way. It could be sexual, right? It's like, I can't blame you for that. But I'm telling you, if you try this season to allow your impulses to do the decision making, it's like you're going to realize why that wasn't necessarily a good idea. Because it's going to take away, it's like quite literally, these actions that you would want to take impulsively this season, it's going to take away from your blessings that are being generated right now. Does that make sense? Because there are wonderful things being manifested. Some of you may have actively done your best to manifest a certain outcome for your life. You may have wished on a star, and really, really wanted to see a certain outcome. And yeah, I'm just hearing, be patient. Be patient. You're kind of being forced to be patient here. So if you try to go outside of that, because it's like, I'm getting, you might feel an itch that you can't scratch, this season. Recognize the fact that you're itchy. I don't want to use that analogy. I don't want to suggest that you need to bathe or like you have some kind of issue that you need to deal with in terms of the health of your sexual organs. Like, I don't want to go in that direction, but it's like they're just telling me, accept the feeling. This message to ground yourself is just so strong with everybody, it seems. Ground yourself. Sit down. Sit down and recognize. I heard all of what you are. Okay. Is there something else I needed to mention? No. Okay. Let's keep going. Let's see externally what's going on here. Oh my god. Oh my god. Do I keep these? Holy shit. Okay. So unstable, cold-hearted. Ugh. This combination is just wow. Wow. Disconnected, end of a cycle, focus. Okay. Overlaying energies. Whew. Healing. Okay. Protected. Oh Lord. Alright. Whew. Wow. Group number 3. I'm sorry. Like, well, and why I'm saying that is because I just feel like everything that is happening outside of you this season is kind of crazy. I'm not even gonna lie to you. It's interesting because whoever this is, because it could be multiple people. This could quite literally be family members of yours. They can't hurt you. This season is meant to sort of mark. Hold on. It's like it got so heavy. This season is to mark a time where you can move forward. You can heal. You can close out things that are not working out for you anymore. And I just feel like whatever this dynamic is, again, with a lot of you, this could be in connection to family. It's like they're not, it's like I want to say they're not tapped in. They're not allowing the light to really reach them. It's just honestly sad what I'm getting. It feels like I'm watching people operate on autopilot, and it's like the autopilot function is malfunctioning. Everything is out of whack and nobody actually wants to do anything about it. That's what it feels like. I'm watching people with their heads cut off like headless chickens here. Like nobody likes themselves or nobody likes each other, or it's like because they're not okay internally, and because of that, it's like you're being forced to push forward and leave this where it is, to separate yourself. Now, I feel like this season, it just shows me that for whatever reason, whether or not it's you realizing that you can't have this experience with these people or this person, or whether or not it's these people or this person disconnecting from you, it really feels like this is for the best, really. In order for things to progress for you, because oh boy, because you're meant to progress, you're meant to evolve and grow, and to really establish that abundance within your life. It's meant for you. But I feel like whoever these people are or this person is in your life, this could have been someone that you divorced or you broke up with in the past. This could have been, a friend or friends that you simply do not, you just can't fuck with. It's that kind of energy. It could be family members who are just out of control and they just don't have a heart. Like you could tell their hearts are just closed off to hearing you out, loving you, so like showing you any kind of love. This season is meant for you to heal and to be in a much more secured environment, right? That's why I got that imagery of a cocoon. I feel like you are supposed to change in a way that a lot of people, or a very specific person, but for the most part, I'm just feeling like a lot of people are not going to like, because it's going to sort of reflect on them that they're not okay, and they're not gonna like that. But it's not for them to like, to be honest. Where you're going and where they are going based off of their energy is two different places. You know? Huh. I literally heard be free. It's your time to be free. To end the madness, to get out of what is no longer in your highest good. It is not working. There's nothing else you need to really embrace here. At the very least, when it pertains to people who embrace this type of energy. If they don't want to consider anything that they need to deal with within themselves, if they don't want to be considerate towards you, then okay. And I wish that things would be more uplifting for everybody on the planet, but sadly enough, that for a lot of people is not the case. Because, well, some people simply don't want to be any other way. Because all they've known is brokenness, all they've known is hurt. But you do not need to be in this. Enough's enough. Like this season is to protect you and heal you from any particular dynamic that is not serving your highest good. It would only be serving to take you away from the divine that lies within you. It would take you away from connecting with your spirit team, connecting with God, like the divinity within yourself. Honestly, it would be a drag on your spirit. Let me say that. Please understand whatever's going on here this season. Whatever happens, it is honestly for your benefit, for your safety, so that you can heal and you can move forward. These experiences that were just not okay in the past, you can leave that in the past. That's what this season is for. Okay. Okay. Oh, and by the way, I'm sorry, if I'm being just really quiet right now. I'm just processing these messages. Which tarot deck should I use, just so I know, please? Okay, sure. Alright, so I'm gonna put this to the side and let me get into, these oracle decks. See the energy. What's happening this season? What is happening this season? Sorry about the cats. Huh. It's very, very... Look, and as I said, you being in a cocoon, and now we have a little butterfly here. Breakthrough, reinvention, you're ready for the next level. It's time for your transformation. It's time for things to change. Oh boy. By the way, I just want to say that if you do find this video at a later date, right, and it isn't around the time that I'm recording, which is in December of 2023, it is okay. You still found this video because it's meant to resonate with you at the time that you find it. Okay, all of my videos are timeless, and yeah, I just wanted to point that out. All right, let's see what's happening this season, Spirit. I just feel like you want so much more. You want so much more of life. Does this count as like one? Okay. Interesting. Settling. Community. Okay. Okay, alright. Let's just keep going. Okay. What's this? Appreciate. Saw the card, yes? Alright. Mirroring. Alright. Let's get some more. Okay. I just feel like a lot of people talking. And it's like, as much as this might look nice with community being here, it feels so, what's the word? Low down? I don't know how to explain it. Okay. Let's, let me just see what comes out here. And I'll talk to you a little more. Spirit, what is going on? What's happening this season for group number 3? What's happening this season? Thank you. What's this? Okay. Alien. Ooh, fun. Alright. That's fun. That's always fun. Vooge. Oh boy. Alright. One more, please. What's happening for group number 3? What's happening this season for group number 3? Hold on. Alright. I'm not gonna lie to you. Like, retaliation. I mean, whoever this is externally to you, it's like, whatever group of people, like, it's very discomforting. The thing is, I want you to understand that I want to say, like, you deserve to be in a space where it's lighthearted, the energy is nice, and you can be with people who genuinely care about you, who love you, and cherish your existence. And I feel like this season is like, you don't necessarily believe that that's the case because of what you are being pushed away from, what you're being separated from, what you don't have access to this season. But I need to tell you, it is for your highest good. Okay? What is that phrase that people say? Rejection is divine protection. That applies to you here, group number 3. As much as I can understand, wanting to connect with others, you also need to be true to who you are as well, and not allow anyone or any circumstance, don't care if it's friendship, I don't care if it's family, I don't care if it's a romantic situation, I really don't care. Ultimately, if you feel like, it's like I'm getting this feeling of lack, and not thinking that anything can go beyond dealing with people who are just not okay with themselves, and you're just either used to this type of energy, or it's like you want to see more from people like this, because Yeah, for some of you, like you feel like you need to heal them or you need to be there for them because you are a light, right? You are a light. You have been a light in people's lives. But it's like I can tell people have only tried to suck the life out of you. Now, I'm not going to say this applies to everybody that's been in your life, but quite a few people have sort of had influence over you to the point where you have been led to believe that this kind of bullshit here is normal. Okay? I can't believe I'm talking about this again because I did in recent time with people in my life, but I'm going to talk to you about it because I feel like I should. You deserve so much more than to be treated as if you're not worth considering. As if, oh, if people are heartless or inconsiderate, that's normal. To me personally, that shit is not normal. That is all in connection to ultimately hurt. And again, like the card suggests, lack of self-care, lack of self-awareness. Okay? Being disconnected from the God within yourself. Not being connected to source, the universe, however you would want to, spin it. And sort of allowing the world and the insanity that can happen here, that has happened here on this planet, dictate your nature. Right? Some people cannot be true to themselves because of the experiences they've had. And they will always just be in survival mode. I can completely understand wanting to help others and support others and be there for them, but please, whatever is not working out here is for good reason, okay? Please have more faith in what you are deserving of, okay? Because you deserve so much better than what you have received in the past. You deserve to be surrounded by people who care. And I feel like the people that you connect with or who you have been associated with, regardless of how, right? They don't, what I'm getting is like they don't generate this safe energy where you can relax and understand that you are valuable, that you are worth considering, because they don't know what the fuck that means. Do you understand what I'm saying? Like this shit is weighing on my chest right now, but I'm gonna do it because I care about you, okay? Oh goodness. Fuck, like, don't settle, please. And I feel like this season is all about you recognizing how you have been settling. Okay? You've been very accepting of people, of circumstances that are not okay. And I can understand, you don't have to tell me, I can definitely understand what it is like to be connected to individuals who simply are not on the same level as you or do not want the same things as you. But it's like there's so many individuals that reflect this kind of low vibrational, faithless, hopeless type of cold-hearted energy, and you're led to believe that, okay, is loving wrong? Is wanting more out of life wrong? Because these guys, they make it seem like that's a bad thing. Or that's just impossible, How dare you think so much of yourself and life, It's just like a dark, fucking, gloomy type of energy that you had been exposed to and led to believe just some really low things about yourself, and it's not true, okay? Like, I really want to hone that into your noggin. You are worth so much more, okay? I really couldn't care less what anybody else says. I don't know if it's because of my very strong Aquarius rising placement, okay? I don't want to get into astrology because that's a whole thing. I don't really like to focus in on too much, okay? Really, I just find it interesting, but whatever. Okay? With the energy of Aquarius, I don't know, maybe I'm mentioning this because you might resonate with this. It's like that energy itself is meant to be, well, how do I say this? The individualist, or someone that stands out, who isn't afraid to be the alien, who isn't afraid to, be who they are meant to be, regardless of whether or not they resonate with others. You stand out for a reason, because you're not supposed to be like everybody else. Do you understand what I'm saying? You're not supposed to be. I do believe that there is someone here that appreciates you, someone that sees you here this season, like, whether it's a friend, whether it's a romantic interest, whether it's somebody who's around your age, it's someone in your family. I don't know. Take it how it resonates, because it could be anything. But I feel like there's someone here who's going to see you. Be like, I see you. This season, it's like, it's evident for me. And you're going to be recognizing how you had been accepting shit, really. Because you've experienced a lot of it. And I get that. Trust me, I get it. I feel like there is more emphasis on gratitude here this season. And you're going to see that because it's like, you're going to feel this kind of wholesome energy from somebody else outside of this shaky energy. Whatever circumstances is. There's someone outside of that, or possibly within it. I don't know. But somebody here is sticking out. And it's like they want to show up to let you know that they're grateful to know you. Like, they appreciate you. And like, I want to cry. Shit. It's like, you are loved, right? And it doesn't have to be, it's like, I want to say I'm sorry, because what is being shown to me, it's like you there's people that you expected to be there for you, to care, to be available, to resonate with you, but babe, nah. I feel like a lot of you here that chose group number 3, like, you would resonate with being the black sheep of the family, or being someone that just never could fit in. You were never meant to fit in. Do you understand? And I'm saying this with all the power I could muster. So make sure that you hear me, right? And I'm speaking from experience here, okay? You may resonate with being a star seed, okay? I feel like it's important to mention that here, because you're going to realize this experience of life for what it has been and what is really meant to come about in your life. Yes, you are different, but there are people out here, there are souls, there are spirits, there are people, beings that will see you for who you are. There's nothing you have to prove to people who they can't resonate on that frequency like you do. They simply cannot. And that's just it, really. But understand, like, this season, I do believe there's someone here that is going to show up for you in some kind of way where you can appreciate your experiences, but recognize that you are worth appreciating. Do you understand? It's like an unconditional love. You may be connecting to someone within your soul family. Doesn't necessarily have to be romantic. For some of you, it may be, but it doesn't have to be. Because I'm just picturing like friends, just a gathering of souls, and it's just bright lights. As I'm saying that now, I'm feeling led to pick up this card. And I'm telling you, like, somebody's gonna tell you something. I'm getting something like I knew I would meet you someday, or like I saw you in a dream, or something like that. It's very possible. Okay? But I do feel like someone's going to tell you. There's something else. Like, I feel like this season you're gonna kind of realize who has it out for you, or who has been having it out for you. I feel like there's certain things that your energy is making people see within themselves that they don't like. Ugh. I feel like you may have a dream that gives you this intel. Some of you may resonate with that. But this season, I feel like you're connecting with your spirit team. You're connecting with yourself, your higher self, your divinity, and those who resonate on that frequency. Period. That's what I'm seeing here. Now, let me get a little more into some tarot and see what's going on here in regards to this season here. Guys, oh my goodness. It just feels very there's just people that do not deserve to be in your life. Let me just say it like that. And you're going to see why. You're going to see why. Some way, somehow. You're going to see why. Whether it's you having a dream, somebody else having a dream, something. You're going to get the insight. Some way, somehow. 10 of Swords. Of course. 8 of Pentacles. I'm going to put that there. Yeah. Okay. Can we get another one, please? What's going on? What's happening this season with group number 3? The Tower. You want that reversed? Okay. Honestly, no surprise there. Is this relevant? No? Okay. This is. We have the 10 of Wands. Okay. Alright. Yeah. Okay. So, this season is, as much as it, I can understand why they told me to choose this deck. As much as this season is putting into perspective pain, grief, sorrow, loss, it is a season of your liberation, of you truly finding freedom. When I tell you this, like, I'm literally tearing up here behind this one. This is about your freedom. And allowing the darkness to stay in the dark and not influence the light within you and where you're going. Because where you're going is wonderful. Let me just say that. I do believe that this season is going to kind of push you to really emphasize what you can do to move forward in the most practical ways. Yeah, like, again, this is the reason why Spirit is basically asking you to sit down this season and kind of just allow the pain, the disappointment, whatever had to end, to be flushed out in a sense, right? You're going to be developing, whether it's like you're going to be focusing on a hobby, or you're going to be kind of developing what needs to happen in your life, structuring your life in some way. You're going to be putting more emphasis towards your work or your career. I'm getting like your health even. Yeah, I feel like some of you, like you've gone through like mental health issues as a result of everything you've been going through, and I just see more progress that is actually going to allow for things to get better for you. And I want to keep saying finally. This is your season of freedom. Let me keep saying that, because it's so important. And I'm being guided to say that this tower here, this isn't even about you. I feel like whomsoever you had been connected to, they don't want to recognize, sorry for my language, how and why things have been so fucked up. And it's like, in seeing you this season grow, do what you need to do to heal, address, everything that's been going on, and kind of just aligning to your highest good, it's like they're pretending. Like it's like I was picturing the image in my head of like a woman, but it doesn't have to be a female, like wearing these big ass sunglasses, having like this big scarf over their head, to disguise themselves, right? So that they could snoop in and see what's going on with you. Whoever, like, there's somebody sneaky here. Somebody wants to come towards you, but it's like they have to look from far, because you're being protected this season. They can't do anything to you unless you allow them in. And that's why I felt like I just needed to tell you, hey, sit down. let your spirit team be there for you. Let your guides support you on your journey. Sorry about the noise. Yes. The bathroom makes noises. But let your spirit team guide you. Let them protect you. Is this, to clarify, 10 of Swords, 7 of Cups. Enough confusion. Oh my God. Yes. No more confusion. It's like this season you're going to see what is possible with your life. And I feel like for people who have tried to go against you, make you confused, try to challenge you, this is their karma. It's like they can't not be confused. They can't escape like you did, or like you're going to. They can't. I keep hearing it, they can't, because of how they treated you and how they've been in general. That's just the way. I'm gonna put that song. I'm gonna put that song in the description box. There's two songs that I'm gonna have there in the description box. That's just the way it is. Hold on. All right. Oh my goodness. Oh man. I'm very curious to see what card comes out to confirm this, to clarify this Tower card. I'm very curious. But let's see. Clarify the Eight of Pentacles, please. Oh, thank you. How you want this? Oh, okay. I understand. Alright, so we have the Queen of Cups. Alright. I feel like you guys, deep down, you're very, very loving, sweet, just such a kind soul. At the same time, it's like, I feel like you've had all reason to not be in that energy, right? Because of the kind of energies that were surrounding you. I feel this desperation here. And I'm getting the imagery of hands reaching out from a dark place, trying to keep you in darkness. And for a time, you were in darkness. Okay, my guides are wanting me to point out, that feeling of desperation, feeling like you need somebody to love you, that you need to validate yourself. You need this, you need this, you need this. It's like that is coming from fear. That is not any feeling connected to faith. It isn't connected to love, true unconditional love that lies within your spirit. Feeling as though you need to cling on or hold on to anybody or any circumstance is not healthy. Let me just say that. And it only keeps you in connection to, I want to say, the dark. I don't have another word I can reference. It keeps you connected to embracing toxicity. Clarify the Tower card, please. I'm very curious about that. But yeah, I'm really feeling like you guys are going to be working on securing balance within yourself and making sure that you could feel at peace. Because, yeah, for a lot of you, that's just not something you have known. You're not accustomed to that. You're not used to being in this more positive, more secure, let me say it like that, type of energy. Excuse me. You're developing on an emotional level as well this season. And honestly, I'm so glad for you, because it's time, man. It's time. Now, with this Tower card and the Two of Wands here, hold on. Five of Wands. Yeah, I bloody knew it. It just feels Eight of Swords. There are people who are bothered by your growth this season, because they're not going anywhere. These changes, this sudden change that is supposedly happening for you, is it's not happening for them, and they're left to feel like, why are they not good enough to go in this direction, or what the fuck, or to get what is bound to come to you. Because again, I feel like you are meant for an abundant experience of life, right? You're meant to be blessed, and it's like you put in the work, though. At least this season, you're putting in the work, and they're not seeing that. They're just assuming that, okay, you just got lucky, you got away. I keep hearing you got away. You just happened to do this. This would be so difficult. How did you manage to reach here so easily? But they're not seeing like your journey on a spiritual level. They don't know what you've had to go through or what you're having to do in order to elevate as a person. It's like you're choosing your growth. But I feel more so you're choosing to accept that life is about choices. Like, I feel like I've spoken about this in recent time. This season, you're choosing yourself. You're choosing love. You're choosing practicality and things progressing in a way that is stable and secure and honestly peaceful. That's what you're doing. And people outside of you, external to you, they're just like, well, where's the chaos? It's like they're looking for you to be chaotic this season and have problems to talk about. Because that's all they have. You understand? And it's like they can't see beyond that. So they're trying to like figure out, or like on some level, they might even try to trigger you. Listen, I feel like this particular group, like you guys, I'm going to put an evil eye subliminal for you. Just listen to that at least like 3 times a day. You'll notice the difference in no time, I promise. Okay, I want to promise, but I'm just saying, you have to be consistent, okay? But it's worked for me. I'm just saying, it would be really helpful, okay? In my humble opinion. Because whoever these people are, like, they have it bad. And because they have it bad and they're not willing to do the work and they don't see a way out of their own misery, they're projecting their troubles onto you as if you're supposed to make up for that. No. That's no. As much as, I will send you that evil eye subliminal that you can utilize, you're protected ultimately. Really. I'm not even worried about you, like, to be honest. The only reason I would have to be worried about you is if you choose to go along with any bullshit that is not of your highest good. But I feel like this season you're seeing all the reasons as to why you should let the past stay in the past. You should let what needed to end, and to emotionally ground yourself and really be more mature, really. Be more evolved. You have all reason this season, and I didn't mean to rhyme on a dime. Anyway, but yeah. They're just people that are not going to like the fact that you're choosing to love yourself and to heal and be okay, really. Because they're awaiting for the drama. Like, that's what they want. That's what they want. Anyway, honestly, that is all I think I have for you guys. I really, really hope that this resonated with you. If it did, please feel free to leave a like, share, comment if you want, please. I would love to, see any feedback from you guys and just talk to you and all this stuff. It would be great. But yeah, hey, subscribe if you haven't. I don't know if you haven't, but I don't know what's going on with you guys. We are a family here regardless. Sending you love and light and healing energy. Take it. It is yours. You're welcome. I wish you guys nothing but the best. Okay? Take care. And best of luck to you moving forward. Bye-bye.